Hi everyone, it's Eric. This video is just going to kind of show you my sales from the weekend. Um, Wrapped up my first week of having a store with a total of 3 sales, and I already have 2 sales for this week. So we're going to kind of go over everything that was sold from Friday through Sunday this week. So the first thing I sold was this Brett Favre jersey that's hanging up behind me. I picked it up at Goodwill for $4.39. It's a replica jersey. It's Reebok. It has the quarterback club or a QB club tag. So I would say this is from the mid 90s, and it's pretty much mint. None of the nylon or the print is cracked or rubbed or anything like that. The only thing that's wrong with it is there's a stain kind of like where the neck comes together, the V. Very light stain, maybe like a coffee or a cola, hot chocolate type stain. Not very big. It was disclosed in the pictures and listed in the description as well. So like I said, I picked that up for $4.39 and sold it for $12.50. You're like, yeah, it's not a big ticket item, but you know, it was something I knew I could pick up and resell pretty easily. As you can probably tell, I'm a Bears fan, so to have that in my house is something I really don't want to have hanging around too much. All right, so that was my sale from Friday night. I have another sale from Friday night, which is this Alien collection, kind of a knockoff from the Alien movies. These were supposedly Walmart exclusives. Even though these are Alien, none of the Xenomorphs or the aliens are black in any of these collections. I see yellow, green, pink, and blue, or pink can be considered red as well. None of them are black like an actual movie. This was part of that arbitrage. If you looked at my last video or watched that, I told you I went to Walmart one night and spent like $186 on toys after Christmas. I took an offer of $20 on this, and it is going to Spain through the global shipping program. So that's a big chunk out of my storage. A lot of my storage is in my basement in a couple of closets, or it's in my office here. You just see it off camera. So my first week I had a total of 3 sales. The 2 items I showed you there, and then the video from my last video, the Rainbird timer for an irrigation system. So I totaled $67.49 my first week of having an eBay store. So that ran from February 1st through midnight Friday, which was February 7th. So I have a 7-day work week or business week. So $67.49, and then that's not including the shipping people paid for it. So not a huge week, but you know, a decent one. If I average $60 every week, I guess that'd be nice, you know, because it'd give me about $3 grand a year. And this is only part-time right now. Like I said, I live in Ohio, so there's really not much sourcing to do. You try to find something on Facebook or Craigslist, you know, you're fighting all these other people. You go to Goodwill, you see probably 4 or 5 other people. That's all they're doing is sourcing. So you gotta kind of spread out. This weekend I'll be making a trip to Indianapolis, so maybe I can find some other things there. All right, so I had 2 Sunday sales. First thing is I sold these OYO minifigures from Series 1 football. I had 6 of these in a lot. I didn't know I actually had 7, but so I let my daughter pick one out and open it. These are like the blind bags. There's 10 different players to collect, but when you open it, the poster says 12. So maybe there are some mystery ones, but on the checklist, there's only 10. So I sold 6 of these for $10.49 plus shipping. They'll go in a poly bag or a padded envelope, and they'll ship fairly cheap. There's not much weight to them at all. These are just basically like Lego minifigures. And actually the one I opened is sitting right here, and it's Drew Brees. So you can kind of see what those look like. They only got the logo of the helmet on one side. You know, they do have the name and everything, and they can hold the football, and they got a little stand that comes with them. But those are, picked these up actually at Dollar Tree Monday night. I picked up 7 of them, but I only sold 6 on a lot. So yeah, $10.49 for the lot of 6 blind bags. The Drew Brees may go up for sale individually. I'm looking to, I bought the Oyo like football field stadium. I picked that up recently. I'm waiting to get that, and I might resell that and put him with it if it doesn't have all of its minifigs with it. The other thing I sold was this Funko Pop t-shirt combination, celebrating 80 years of Batman. You can see what the t-shirt looks like and the pop looks like. I'm not going to take them out of the box. This is a large unisex t-shirt plus the pop. They're kind of custom. They come together. These were supposedly, once again, Walmart exclusives. But I got $14.99 plus shipping on this. So that wraps up my 2 Sunday sales. I got to do some listing today. I recently bought a large tote of Legos at an auction, and there are 13 different sets of Star Wars vehicles. I've gone through the small ones and I found the first 4 and they're pretty much complete. I'm actually going back through and rebuilding and making sure they are complete. I'm missing a certain stormtrooper or clone trooper for one of the vehicles, but those are going to start getting put up as I go through them. I paid $40 for the tote. I fully expect to pull in $600 to $800 because some of them are $250 pieces, and that's used, pre-owned, assembled and shipped. So Legos are a huge thing if you can find them and sell them. You know, that's definitely something. I deal with Legos a lot in my line of work as an educator. But what I found was at an auction maybe a week ago, well, two weeks ago, and I was flabbergasted that I got it for $40. I was bidding against a guy and he just stopped at $40. He probably didn't want to take the time and reassemble them because they're partially assembled and you had to go through them, and they were packed with packing peanuts. So I was digging through packing peanuts looking for pieces. My daughter and I are basically going back through them and putting them together, so we're spending some time together. So that's it. I did have to open an account or open a case against a buyer from Germany who bought like 3 Star Wars pieces from me. They were the gold figures that are like the 30th anniversary of the Skywalker saga or something like that. They offered me $35 for the 3. I accepted it. They never paid. So I opened the case against them, and then I just closed it this morning. So I opened the case like last Wednesday, and today is Monday, so I got my fees back and everything. It's a shame. That's 3 times now, I think, since November when I started getting back into eBaying, that someone has offered me and then stiffed me by not paying. So I don't understand why even make the offer. And, you know, I didn't counter offer or anything. I took the $35. I was asking $39.99. So I took the $35 and they never paid. Contacted them multiple times, nothing came back. So that's one of those things, eBay, you know, the goods and bads. You know, I've never really had someone return and say, this isn't what you listed, this is false advertising or anything like that. It's more of not getting paid than anything. So I got to get busy and list some stuff and go through some things today. So I want to get 5 to 6 more things listed today. My daughter's sick, so I'm taking care of her today. Influenza A, just in case you're curious. So that kind of wrapped up my first week of, like I said, $67.49 on 3 sales. And then I've already got 2 for this week, and hoping that I get those Lego kits, the smaller ones, get on there. They average $20 to $30 a piece because they are complete. Like I said, I'm going back through them and making sure everything's there. All right, okay, that's it for today. Be safe and be kind and take care. Bye.